Sean Payton, former Saints head coach. Does that sound strange to hear?
Actually, it's the first time I heard that, and it sounded a little odd. Yes.
When did you realize, though, that you were getting close to a decision about stepping away from the Saints?
I think probably the latter part of the season. And when we finished, you always try to kind of avoid, something like that when it's raw, right when the season's over with. And, I spent a couple days. I spoke with Mickey, our general manager, Mrs. Benson, and then, typically a staff has a week off after the season before you start on the Senior Bowl and the scouting. And so we all kind of had that vacation. But I'd say, honestly, the last part of the season, there wasn't one game. There wasn't one specific moment. It just felt like this was going to be the time.
Who tried to talk you out of this?
Well, Mickey, who's a dear friend, our GM and I spoke for an hour and a half. This was right after the season ended. So this is, the week prior to the wild card round. He was good. I mean, he understood it. We've been together, two of us, 16 years. Mrs. Benson was the one that really was adamant, that I take a week away and don't give her an early decision. And then outside of that, Dennis Lauscher, our president, the same way. Both my kids were all ears. They really wanted to be supportive, and we've heard burnout before. I don't know that it's that, but when you're someplace for 16 years, 15 seasons, over a period of time that you're almost ready for another challenge, and you don't know. The thing about it is that there was a week or two leading up to this, and then at the point where I stepped away, there was this discussion that, hey, he's going to go into TV, and I'd like to do that, and yet I hadn't heard from anybody. There was this. Well, he's already got, and I'm like,
ouch! Kind of hard to go in if nobody's asking you to come in, Sean.
No one's asking. So, fortunately, the day of after the press conference, we received a number of calls, but there's every once in a while, I think it's all right to step outside, be a little uncomfortable, and I think that had a lot to do with it.